Next, exercise 3.3. Now find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify the relation between the zeros and the coefficients. What is the relation between the zeros and the coefficients? The sum of the zeros is equal to the coefficient of x by minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square, and product of the zeros is equal to constant by the coefficient of the x square. So here it is a quadratic polynomial. We have to use the factorization method. So we have to multiply the coefficient of x square with the constant. So 1 into 8 become a 8. We have to split these two minus 2x. We have to split into two parts using this 8. 8 can be the factors of 8, 1, 2, 4, 8. So now we have to take the 2. So we will get 4 minus 2. 4 2s are 8. Here it is a minus 8. So we have to take the subtraction. So if you take the 2 minus 4, we will get the minus 2. So my 2x minus 4x, we will get the minus 2x. So minus 2x, we can write it as 2x minus 4x. So here x square plus 2x minus 4x minus 8. Here both of them having the x common. So we will get x plus 2. In this we will get the minus common, and 4 also, it is 8 means 4 into 2. Here 4. So if you take the 4 common, x minus x plus 2. Here if you are taking the minus common, the signs will be changed. Here it is a plus. Here also we will get the plus. Here the first term having the x plus 2. The second term also having the x plus 2. We can take the x plus 2 as a common. So x plus 2 common, we will get x minus 4. So this is the factorization of the x square minus 2x minus x. Here the value of this x square minus 2x plus minus 8 become a 0 when this value become a 0. So the value of x square minus 2x minus 8 is 0. That means 0 when x plus 2 into x minus 4 is equal to 0. That means the product of the two is 0, means any one of should be equal to 0. That means x plus 2 equal to 0 or x minus 4 equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 2 or x is equal to 4. So therefore the minus 2 comma 4 are zeros of x square minus 2x minus 8. Now now we are taking the relation between the coefficients and zeros. Now I am taking the sum of zeros of given polynomial, that is equal to, here it is minus 2 plus 4, we will get the 2. Minus 2 plus 4 means 2. 2 can be written as minus of minus 2 by 1, that is minus. Here it is a minus 2 is a coefficient of x. Minus 2 is coefficient of x by 1. 1 means it is a coefficient of x square. So the sum of the zeros is equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Now the product of zeros of given polynomial, so that is minus 2 into 4, that is minus 8. Minus 8 we can write it as minus 8 by 1. Minus 8 means it is the coefficient of the polynomial. So minus is the coefficient of the polynomial. 1 is the coefficient of x square. So here it is constant by coefficient of x square. So here the sum of the zeros is minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Product of the zeros is equal to constant by coefficient of x square. So here we have to multiply 4 into 1. 4 into 1 is equal to 4. So 4, it is, we can split it. The factors of 4 is 1, 2, 4. Here it is 4. Here plus 1. Plus 1 means we have to add the factors. So we will get here, I am taking the 2 2s are 4. 2 plus 2, we will get the 4. So here we can take that to minus 2x. Minus 2x is equal to minus 4x. Minus 4x we can write it as minus 2x minus 2x. So here it is s. We have to take s only. So 4s square minus 2s plus 1. Here in this 2s is common. We will get 2s minus 1. So if you take the minus common, the signs will be interchanged. So minus become plus, plus become minus. In this 2, the first term having the 2s minus 1, second term also having the 2s minus 1. If you take the 2s minus 1 common, we will get 2s minus 1 common. We will get 2s minus 1. So the value of 4s square minus 4s plus 1 is 0 when 2s minus 1 into 2s minus 1 equal to 0. That means 2s minus 1 equal to 0 or 2s minus 1 equal to 0. So 2s is equal to 1. The transfer minus 1 to right side, we will get 2s equal to 1. So s is equal to 1 by 2. It is similar to 2s equal to 1. S is equal to 1 by 2. So the zeros are 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. So therefore 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2 are zeros of given polynomial. So now I am taking the relation between the zeros and coefficient. Now the sum of zeros of 4s square minus 4s plus 1. Sum means here 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, that is equal to 1. So 1 we can write it as minus 4 by 4. 4 will be cancelled, we will get 1. Minus into minus, we will get the 1. So 1 we can write it as minus of minus 4 by 4. Here it is a minus 4 means it is a coefficient of s, and 4 means it is a coefficient of s square. So here it is a coefficient of s by coefficient of s square. So the sum of the zeros is equal to minus coefficient of s by coefficient of s square. So next to the product of zeros of 4s square minus 4s plus 1, that is equal to, product means here 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. So we will get 1 by 4. 1 by 4 means it is a 1 means here the constant, and 4 is the coefficient of x square. That is nothing but constant by coefficient of s square. So the sum of the zeros is equal to minus coefficient of s by coefficient of s square, and the product of the zeros is constant by coefficient of s square. So here the third problem, 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. So first of all we have to write in the order x square term, x term and constant. 6x square minus 7x minus 3. So now here 6 into 3 we will get 18. So now we have to split minus 7x. Here it is a minus means we have to take the relation between the coefficients should be minus, subtraction we have to take. Here 18, the factors of 18 is 1 2 3 6 9 18. From that we have to, I am taking 9 and 2. 9 2s are 18. 9 minus 2 we will get 7. Here minus 7x, so we have to take 2x minus 9x is equal to minus 7x. So minus 7x we can split into 2x minus 9x. So here it is a 6x square minus plus 2x minus 9x minus 3. Here it is a 6 means 2 3s are 6. Here also 2x. So 2x is a common. We will get 3x plus 1. Here both of them having the minus, and 9 means 3 into 3. So minus 3 is common. We will get minus become plus 3x. Here minus become plus 3 common. So we will get 1. Here both terms having a 3x plus 1. So 3x plus 1 common, we will get 2x minus 3. So the value of 6x square minus 3 minus 7x is 0 when 3x plus 1 into 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So we will get 3x plus 1 equal to 0 or 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So 3x is equal to, we will get minus 1, plus 1 become minus 1, and x is equal to, it is a product of the x. If you bring into right side, it become in the denominator. So we will get minus 1 by 3. Here also 2x is equal to, we will get 3. X is equal to, we will get 3 by 2. So therefore 3 by 2 comma minus 1 by 3 are zeros of given polynomial. Now I am taking the verify the relation between the zeros and coefficients. So here the sum of the zeros of given polynomial. So that is the sum means we will get here 3 by 2 minus 1 by 3. So here the LCM is 2 and 3. So 2 ones are 3, 3 ones are. So 6 is a LCM. So 2 3s are 6. 3 is multiply with the numerator. 3 into 3 we will get 9. 3 2s are 6. 2 multiply with the numerator. 2 into 1 we will get minus 2. So that is 9 by 9 minus 2 means we will get 7 by 6. 7 by 6 we can write it as minus of minus 7 by 6. Here minus 7 means it is a minus 7 is a coefficient of x. 6 means it is a coefficient of x square minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. So now I am taking the product of zeros of given polynomial, that is equal to 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 3. So here the 3 will be cancelled. We will get minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 we can write it as it is a minus 3 by 6. If you multiply 3 numerator and denominator, we will get minus 3 by 6. Here minus 3 means it is a constant and 6 means it is a coefficient of x square. So we can write it as constant by coefficient of x square. So here the sum of the zeros of the given polynomial is equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square, and the product of the zeros of the given polynomial is constant by coefficient of x square. So for the problem 4u square plus 8u. So in this both of them having the 4 common and u common. So if you take the 4u common, we will get here u plus 2. So the value 4u square plus 8u is 0 when 4u into u plus 2 equal to 0. That means u equal to 0 or u plus 2 equal to 0. So u equal to 0 or u is equal to minus 2. So therefore 0 comma 2 are 0 comma minus 2 are zeros of 4u square plus 8u. So now the sum of the zeros of given polynomial. So that is equal to 0 minus 2, so that is minus 2. So minus 2 we can write it as minus 8 by 4. So 8 is nothing but it is a coefficient of u, and 4 is nothing but the coefficient of u square. It is minus coefficient of u by coefficient of u square. So the product of zeros of given polynomial is equal to 0 into minus 2, so that becomes 0. So 0 can be written as 0 by 4. 0 means constant by coefficient of u square. So here the sum of the zeros of the polynomial is minus coefficient of u by coefficient of u square, and the product of the zeros of the given polynomial is constant by coefficient of u square. So here it is a t square minus 15. T square minus 15 we can write it as t square minus root 15 whole square. Square root will be cancelled, we will get against 15. So which is in the form of a square minus b square. A square minus b square we can write it as a plus b into a minus b. That is t minus root 15 into t plus root 15. So here the value of t square minus 15 is 0 when t minus root 15 into t plus root 15 equal to 0. So that is a t minus root 15 equal to 0, or t plus root 15 equal to 0. So t is equal to, we will get to root 15, t is equal to, we will get minus root 15, plus root 15 become minus root 15. So the sum of zeros of given polynomial, so that is the first one is root 15 minus second one is minus root 15, it become 0. 0 we can write it as 0 by 1. 0 means it is a t coefficient is not available, so that means we can write it as 0 into t. The coefficient of t is 0, so 0 we can write it as coefficient of t by 1 means we can write it as coefficient of t square. So next to the product of zeros of given polynomial, that is equal to, here we will get, first one is root 15 into root 15 minus root 15, so that is become minus root 15 into root 15, we will get minus 15. Minus 15 we can write it as minus 15 by 1. So here minus 15 is the constant of the polynomial and 1 is the coefficient of t square. So here we can write it as constant by coefficient of t square. So here from this we can say that the sum of the zeros is equal to coefficient of t by coefficient of t square, and the product of the zeros is equal to constant by coefficient of t square. So the sixth problem, 3x square minus x plus 4. So here 3 into 4, 3 4s are 12. So now we have to split the 12. Here it is x. So we have to take, here it is a minus 4. So we have to take the subtraction between the factors. What are the factors for the 12? We can take the 4 into 3 become a 12. 4 minus 3 we will get x, but it is minus x. We have to take 3x minus 4x is equal to minus x. Minus x we can write it as 3x minus 4x. So 3x square plus 3x minus 4x minus 4. So from this we can take the 3x common, we will get x plus 1. Here we can take the minus 4 common, we will get x plus 1. From these two, x plus 1 is a common. So x plus 1 into 3x minus 4. So the value of the value of 3x square minus x minus 4 is 0 when x plus 1 into 3x plus 4, 3x minus 4 equal to 0. That means x plus 1 is equal to 0 or 3x minus 4 equal to 0. So x is equal to plus 1 become minus 1. Here 3x is equal to 4, x is equal to 4 by 3. So therefore minus 1 comma 4 by 3 are zeros of given polynomial. So now I am taking the relation, the zero of the sum of zeros of given polynomial. So that is equal to here minus 1 plus 4 by 3. So here it is 3 LCM. We will get 3, 1, 3 is a 3. 3 is multiplied with minus 1. We will get minus 3 plus 4. Minus 3 plus 4 we will get to 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 means here it is a 1 by 3 we can write it as minus of minus 1 by 3. So it is nothing but minus 1 means it is a coefficient of x square, x coefficient of x, and 3 means it is a coefficient of x square. So minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. So next the product of zeros of given polynomial. So that is equal to minus 1 into 4 by 3. So that is minus 4 by 3. Minus 4 by 3 means here minus 4 is a constant and 3 is the coefficient of x square. So we can write it as minus. So here it is a constant by coefficient of x square. So the sum of the zeros is equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square, and the product of the zeros is equal to constant by coefficient of x square. So here we have to find the quadratic polynomial in each case. Here it is given the numbers. Here it is given the numbers as the sum and the product of its zeros. See, means here 1 by 4 is the sum of the zeros and minus 1 is the product of the zeros. So now we have to find the quadratic polynomial. So here 1 by 4 is the sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros means it is nothing but alpha plus beta is equal to 1 by 4, and product of the zeros means it is a minus 1. That means alpha beta is equal to minus 1. Here alpha plus beta is equal to 1 by 4. So we know that we have the quadratic equation whose zeros alpha comma beta is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Quadratic polynomial. So quadratic polynomial whose zeros alpha beta is k into x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So here k into x square minus sum of the roots, it is given 1 by 4 into x plus alpha beta is equal to minus 1. So we will get here k into x square minus x by 4 minus 1. So if you take the LCM 4, we will get here 4 into 1 means 4x square minus here x, here minus 4. So if you take if you take k is equal to 4, we will get 4 into 4x square minus x minus 4 by 4. 4 cancel. The required quadratic polynomial is 4x square minus x minus 4. And the second one, it is given the sum of the zeros is equal to root 2. That means alpha plus beta is equal to root 2. So next one, product of the zeros Product of the zeros is equal to 1 by 3. So we have quadratic, the quadratic polynomial whose zeros alpha comma beta is xk into x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So that is k into x square minus alpha plus beta means root 2 into x, alpha plus beta equal to root 2, alpha beta means 3. So that is k into x square. Here LCM is 3. So 3 into x square, 3x square. 3 into 2 root 2, we will get 3 root 2x plus 1. If you take the letter k is equal to 3, so we will get a required polynomial is 3 into 3x square minus 3 root 2 x plus 1 by 3. 3 will be cancelled. The required polynomial is 3x square minus 3 root 2 x plus 1.